Pastor David here, and you guessed it, I'm not here at this lake simply to look at it. I'm here to fish on this lake. Joni and I are taking a couple of days after being in Alabama for her mom's memorial service, and I decided that I would hire a guide for half a day. I don't know how many feet of shoreline this lake has, how many acres it is, but it's big. And again, in order to really find the fish, you need someone that knows where the fish is, at least maybe that knows about where the fish are more than I do. Now, many people will say, remember, it's about catching, it's not about fishing. Well, I don't think they're really fishermen. I mean, the catch is great. Everybody loves to land a big one. In fact, you can offer up a quick prayer for Pastor David today that I'll catch me a big one. I love to catch fish, but really, if you like to fish, it's first and foremost actually about fishing. It's about getting on a lake and trying to find the best bait, trying to have the proper equipment, trying to get a boat into the best spots where might be good bass environment, and then you throw lure after lure, or you go live bait and put it on the bottom, halfway up, whatever it might be. You're trying to find the fish. And all day long, I can stay out here on a lake this large and keep on looking, just trying to hopefully find the best place where there's fish. It's foremost about fishing. Then, if I happen to land a big one or even a little one, and then that creates the excitement, keeps it going, and really that's what keeps someone coming back, is the fact that you catch them. But this is a lot like the Great Commission if you think about it. The Great Commission is not just about catching, as much fun as it is. There's nothing better than to tell someone the gospel and for the light to go on in their mind, and then have them bow and pray and put their trust in Christ and Christ alone as the one who's paid the full penalty for their sins. That is awesome. But the Great Commission is first and foremost about fishing. It's about us as believers looking at the big, let's just call it the big lake of the world, where there are people everywhere, but where is that person who's going to bite and take the bait? We just don't know. And so what do? We fish, and we fish, and we fish, and we fish, because that's what disciples do. Disciples go out and fish with the goal of making disciples, with the goal of catching some fish, but first and foremost, we fish over and over and over. And then, as Paul says, some plant, some water, but who is it that provides the increase? I can hear you. It's the Lord who provides the increase. Our responsibility is to fish. It's the Lord's responsibility to catch. And so can I encourage you with this today? Perhaps you've been fishing, and by that I mean extending the Great Commission to people around you time and time again, giving your best shot, trying to explain Jesus in the best possible way, and you might be getting a little discouraged. But you keep in mind, as you fish, as you continue to give out the Great Commission, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. Keep on fishing. Keep on telling people about Jesus. You let the Lord take care of the catching part. That's his job. The fishing part, that's your job. So, next time you think about fishing, think about the Great Commission. Let's all go out and fish over and over and over. Fish, 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 fish. So that people can hear about the gospel, and so that they can respond, and so that the church continue to grow. That's my word for you today. And so now I'm going to go out and do some fishing and hopefully do some catching. And you might want to pray for my guide too. I don't know if he knows Jesus, but while I'm fishing for that big one, hoping to catch it, I'm going to fish for another disciple. Pray for Jake. Sign out.